The situation of hospitals in the Gaza Strip is catastrophic as they have become the main focus of attacks by the Israeli occupation army. With more information, our correspondent in Gaza, Huda Hegazi, brings us to update.
For the past few days, the Israeli occupation army has targeted the sanitary sectors for all its attacks. However, last night, these attacks on hospital and medical centers have intensified. Yesterday, in the early morning at approximately 2 a.m. local time, in the Gaza Strip, the Israeli occupation army proceeded to bomb Al-Shifa hospital. And unfortunately, one Palestinian was killed and a girl was seriously injured. And later at 7 a.m. local time in the Gaza Strip, the Israeli occupation army proceeded to shell the clinic's building of the St. Al-Shifa hospital. Unfortunately, this incident was quite disastrous. Several children and several Palestinians, including women, were killed by the explosion. The images that have been posted on social networks in the media are brutal images. Children lying on the ground, bleeding to death, with missing limbs. There were even people with their heads split open, and indescribable image carried out by the missiles of the Israeli occupation army. But this does not stop there. Tanks and bulldozers and soldiers of the occupation army also arrived at the Al-Ramtishi hospital in Gaza City. This is a specialized hospital for children's cancer where the Israeli occupation army has now completely conquered. This hospital also not only contains patients but also evacuate Palestinians who have had to leave their homes. And right now, at this moment, this Israeli army and its soldiers are preventing these Palestinians to leave this hospital and have assured that anyone who tries to take step out of the hospital will be directly executed. The blood bank of the Gaza Strip was also directly bombed. This bank, which distributes blood to different hospitals in the Gaza Strip, now this hospital is completely out of service and will not be able to deliver the blood so necessary in these times of war to different hospitals in the Gaza Strip. So, as we see, the whole objective now and the target of the Israeli occupation army is to bomb hospitals and medical centers as an attempt to complete collapse the health systems here in the Gaza Strip. That's why the Palestinian Ministry of Health has appealed to all the countries of the world, to all the free Arabs and Islamic countries, to the international community, that now more than ever they must intervene. They must stop the atrocious crimes that the Israeli occupation army is carrying out against the civilian population in the Gaza Strip and against these hospital and medical centers, because these health systems has assured that it can no longer handle this desperate situation. Now we're going to talk to one of the people evacuated who is here in the Nasser hospital to tell us about the fear and the fear that the Gazati population has right now that the Israeli army will proceed to bomb the hospital here in the Gaza Strip. Hello, please tell us about the fears you are experiencing after the Israeli occupation has attacked hospitals in the Gaza Strip, such as Al-Shifa and Al-Quds Hospital.
Fears are always present. There is no longer a safe place in the Gaza Strip, neither the hill centers nor the governmental gathering centers of the agencies. Israel is taking everyone by force. It is not afraid of anything or anyone because it has the green light from the United States. Besides, there is not a war. This is a genocide, a collective elimination with the leadership of the United States. This is the serious problem. It is wiping out everything. It is eliminating children, old people, women, everyone. They have no compassion, and the Arab countries. Unfortunately, of course, it's the governments, not the Arab states. The governments, unfortunately, are silent. They do not see us. They do not listen to us. They do not even speak. They don't even speak. They are not even willing to speak.
As we see, the population, even in the Gaza Strip, assures that there is no safe place here in the Gaza Strip. Neither the hospital nor the urban refugee centers are safe in the Gaza Strip. The Israeli occupation army has no respect for international law or any other law, and therefore all the Gazatis here in the Gaza Strip are in danger of being killed and burned in the place where they are.